What if I told you that you trying to sing pretty was putting distance between you and the vulnerability and authenticity of singing? There is something that we have to accept as singers where true, authentic, genuine, like good feeling singing to us feels a bit ugly and edgy. I was working with a singer songwriter, and she, you know, was writing this beautiful song, and it was very emotional and vulnerable and close to her heart. And she kept getting in the way of her own authentic expression because she was trying to sing it in a pretty way. Now, she is not this trained singer. That's not what she does, but she writes beautiful songs. And she was at the point where she was starting to wonder if she should just have somebody else sing her song for her. So I did some work with her where we brought her back to her body and her natural way of delivering these words. And we anchored in that way of expressing, and before you know it, she was singing this song with so much more ease. And that is when she told me that singing in that way felt like she was no longer putting distance between her and her truth. Now, there's so many more reasons that I'll go into in more videos where if you try to put out a desired tone that you want to be well accepted, that just gets in the way and again puts you back into your head rather than in your body. Singing is easy. What's hard is letting people see your unique voice and your unique way of expressing. When you try to sing pretty, you're trying to be like everybody else and to be appealing. But what is truly captivating is when you create a sound that only you can create. And now, when you are creating a sound that only you can create, that is very vulnerable. That whole putting distance, it almost feels like safe to know that I'm expressing myself in a pretty way, because if I let people see my authentic voice and they don't like it, then there is something fundamentally about me that they don't like. That's the irony of all of this, because when you are singing in a way where you're trying to be pleasing to other people, it is more likely that they are not going to like the way that sounds. So if you think about it, it's like this loop that we keep going. We put out a sound that we want to uh, impress other people with, then they can tell that it's not really our true sound. Then we create this feedback loop where we're telling ourselves, oh, they don't like the way we sing. Oh, then that means I'm not a good singer. And then we just keep perpetuating this cycle over and over and over and over. When you are singing from a very resonant place, the way that you are perceiving it as the singer is not truly how it sounds out here. That's why when I work on the NGs with my clients, they're so surprised how forward it is, but yet it's easy and feels effortless. Whereas when they try to sing the way they're supposed to, or what they think they should be like, they have tension and they can't deliver the song. So if you haven't watched my video on how to use NGs, watch that first, okay? Because that, again, will create that permission, that proof that you have your unique voice and that you can sing whatever you want, okay? Stop trying to sing pretty. Sing like you. Find your resonant space and sing through your resonant space. When you resonate outwards, that is when you start to attract people that appreciate your true tone. And you are bringing in something unique, a unique sound into this world that only you can bring.